What's up, everybody? I just want to start out saying, holy smokes, the entire internet is hating on this thing. I mean, you can see the Rotten Tomatoes score with only a 53 freaking critic and 7 audience, and critics love mostly anything, so it's terrible to get that. But geez, I was gonna make this video and I was gonna be like, oh, not many people are probably talking about this, but holy smokes, if you look up Velma on YouTube, boom, this is what you get. Just everyone talking about it. And it's kind of understandable to see why this show sucks. Like, even IMDb, bro, you got a 2. I think that's just hard to do. Like, holy smokes. But also my voice is a little off because I got something in my throat and it's killing me. But why do people hate this? Well, it might have to do with the quality, not just the animation quality. As you can see, the freaking is so bad, but the voice quality's okay, and like the script and the jokes are trash. Like, the jokes are so bottom of the barrel garbage. Not to mention they came out wanting it to fail. Like, watch this here.
Dear HBO Max, I just learned you intend to make a genre-bending comedic origin story of Judy Jetson. When I heard this new version of Judy Jetson wouldn't be boy crazy, the only word I had to describe my disgust is jinkies. If there is one thing the internet agrees on, it's that you should never change anything ever. I hope you die. Sincerely, Velma. Well, at least Judy's still white.
See, I'm gonna tell you right now, this strategy isn't gonna work. They're literally talking down and yelling at the audience like, oh, look at us. We know you're gonna be mad at you are just changing things. And it's like, bruh, you can't, like, mock your audience and yell at them because they're annoyed that you got rid of, like, a main character like Scooby-Doo. Like, what the frick? It's called Scooby-Doo. Like, you can see Scooby's right there. It's called Scooby-Doo. Like, how you can't exactly yell at your fans, and it never works. It always backfires. Like, bruh, does anyone remember the 2019 Charlie Angels movie? That movie sucked, but like, as you can see, Elizabeth Banks was like yelling at people like, oh, men won't see it and we're gonna be mad at you because this isn't a movie for men, this is a woman's movie. And then went to lose $30 million. Like, they spent $50 million or something on production and 50 on like advertisement, and it just made 75. Like, really? But here's what it is. We're gonna go over the trailer that just came out and see how terrible it is.
This is my story told my way. Jinkies! My name is Velma Dinkley, and I've decided to finally share the bone-chilling...
See, this is the first thing I wanted to talk about. How the freak do you, like, this is supposed to be, funny joke, she electrocuted herself, but how? How did she electrocute herself, and why is she pouring coffee in a bowl? It's not, like, funny. See, this is where all the jokes, they land flat, and it just leaves you more confused than actually thinking it's funny. Continue with the video.
Events that drove me to assemble the greatest team of spooky mystery solvers ever. This is my story, told my way. She has no brain! I am not dissing her. She has no brain! And it starts with a murder. When I see something...
Hold up, yeah, no, this brings up a really good question, and it's gonna come more later, because there's just, like, a few drug jokes later. Who is this for? Like, this can't be for kids, right? It's like it's like one of those movies where it's, like, kinda aimed towards kids, but the jokes and stuff are a little too old for kids, but not old enough for adults, and it's, like, not teens, because teens actually have functioning brains to not laugh at this. So who?
If I can't convince people I didn't kill Brenda, I'm going to be arrested.
No, she would not be arrested. This is the dumbest statement ever. If she went to court and the prosecutor's like, well, there's the body in her locker, so she must be the murderer, the lawyer would have been like, bro, the lockers are stupid easy to, like, crack open. They use, like, $2 locks. Anyone can, like, pop it open, put a body in there, and leave. Unless she literally touched the weapon of murder, she's not gonna get arrested.
I know, but I also know how to find out who did kill Brenda. I think it has something to do with drugs, which I hate.
See, this is the exact thing I was talking about where they don't know who their audience is. Like, okay, was that supposed to be funny? I'm just more confused. Why the frick does this have anything to do with, like, the drug cartel? And why? What the heck did he walk into that room for? What is going on? Ah!
Hey, Fred.
Do I know you?
It's Velma from school.
I have a disease where I can't recognize people who aren't hot.
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
See, here's another problem. There's two, but let's address the first one. They changed all the characters to make them, like, unlikable as they can. Fred here used to be a lovable Indiana Jones-style booby-trap-loving guy, and now he's just a jerk. That's his character trait. He hates people that aren't hot and sexy. Also, I'm gonna play this. Do you see how bad the lip sync was on this animation?
Is it called rudeness?
I have an illness!
Like, Velma's lips were totally off for like 3 out of those 4 words. What the frick?
Hey, Daphne. I need a favor.
Why would I do that? We're not friends anymore. We're nemesis.
Nemesis.
That's why.
See, they did the same for Daphne. She's like just the basic cheerleader mean girl now. And also Velma also kind of has the trait that like she's just kind of pompous, annoying know-it-all. How did they make all the characters unlikable?
Attention! For all you wondering why the police have not yet caught the serial killer, it's because it's a ghost.
Jinkies.
See, because this is a quite highly advanced joke, I'm gonna have to break it down for you. See, it's funny because everyone got scared, so he threw himself out the window. So please laugh now. So this has nothing to do with Velma, but this girl right here totally looks like she would fit in with High Guardian Spice. Like, bro, just take her and boom, snap her right in, like, at the back of this photo. She would fit in, like, nobody would notice. I just think that's hilarious. Like, I could totally see her being edited.
Maybe it's one of those doors where you push in a brick and it opens.
Fred, wait.
I have a plan.
I love
The only thing I could think of when I saw this was that she looks like Azula from Avatar, and she looks like she would about to try to kill somebody. Like, what the frick? Also, this next scene's the worst thing ever.
danger.
I'm done. No!
I'm gonna use this tree here so you don't have to see the monstrosity that was just on screen. But yeah, when I heard there was backlash for the sexualizing a character, I was like, what the frick do you mean? How do you even fit that into a story? And then, you know, you show Velma twerking, and I'm like, what the actual frick? Like, that's just so dumb. And like, who's the target audience for the She-Hulk had the same thing, and sure, that show was also trash, like, jeez. But like, they knew who their audience was at least. What is this show's audience?
More success with this if you went in just a little less judgy.
Okay, Daphne. I'm the brains of this operation. You're just the look, style, and effortless charm.
See, like, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said Velma is just kind of a pompous jerk. Like, Daphne here seems to be trying to be nice and, like, being helpful. And it's like, hey, why don't you have a more positive outlook? And Velma's like, you suck and I'm smart and ratio, you loser. And that's her response.
We do make a good team, don't we?
In this day and age, you can't speculate about someone's sexuality unless they're famous or Peppermint Patty.
I'm like 90% sure only a few people are gonna get that, like, second part of that joke there, and also the first part wasn't funny, but you know, who cares? Oh yeah, one thing that huge caught me off guard is when, like, the Norville ad for, like, this character, also it's called Shaggy. Norville is his name, but, like, most people don't know Shaggy's real name is Norville. Like, Shaggy's just his nickname. Like, you can see here, it's, like, his legal name, Norville Rogers. I don't know how people didn't know his name was Norville, but, you know, the more you know, I guess. The first thing I'm gonna do is laugh. Dude, look at how goofy she looks running into each other. This is like a freeze frame like Naruto where this like nothing looks right. But also, Norville and Velma are dead on the spot. They just collided into rocks. She just went headfirst into one. She's at minimum having a concussion, and Norville has a broken spine now.
The rules feel a bit muddy.
Muddy? Oh, sorry I'm not a drunk on the verge of losing custody like every other woman solving murders these days. All our classmates are idiots, so let's assume they're high.
You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah, it's code for adults who still watch cartoons.
You see this advanced level humor? It's funny because she doesn't know what it is and she got it wrong. And it's just like, funny. Aren't you laughing? Isn't this a good show? So yeah, this is the end of it. It sucked. Don't watch it and friggin' cringe. Also, hope you enjoyed the video and like come back for another one and tell me what else I should review. But most importantly, like, share, subscribe, comment down below that I'm cringe, and have a blessed day. And I'm gonna go nap or something. This took a lot out of me because that was terrible.